I'm Amanda Medic. I am on the Strategic Partnerships team for Market Leader, also Exit Promo Shop. Market Leader had purchased us, and now we're a subsidiary of Market Leader, but we're still working as a separate entity and have been with Exit and promoting and supporting Exit for about 10 years now. So I'm really excited that I could take over this role. Any of your training or questions, please direct them towards me, or we have an amazing customer care. So today we're going to talk about social media and how your Exit Promo Shop system can complement your social media. I was speaking to Nick, and we thought that it would be most beneficial if we looked at two specific social media platforms, being Twitter and being Facebook. So I went ahead and already logged into my Exit Promo Shop account. This is a test account, so if there's anything off about it, it's because it's in a test environment. But I have went ahead and landed on my profile page. Now, I don't know how familiar you are with Exit Promo Shop, but it's an all-inclusive suite of marketing tools that's connected to a contact management system that can hold up to 25,000 contacts. We really encourage you to group your contacts, so you're sending our over 4,000 templates to an audience that will value them. With that being said, those 4,000 marketing materials, a lot of them are pre-built, so we've taken the guesswork out of you having to create those or create from a template. And I work directly with corporate, with Melanie and Christine in the corporate office, to create custom pieces that we're always updating and loading into the marketing materials as well. For example, we just did a whole overhaul where we took all of the burgundy out of our custom materials. We also have campaigns, and this is really going to be the meat of where I believe it's most beneficial for social media and Exit Promo Shop to complement. It's all of those marketing materials. We've created them in campaigns. So you've probably heard the buzzword of trigger marketing or drip campaigns. So a lot of them is we've created 55 pre-built, and one pre-built maybe our monthly wine recipes that we'll look at today. You'll see 12 pieces that will go out automatically, either on a date or an interval basis. But for social media, I'll show you how to manipulate those so you can use them to work best with the social media platform. And then the e-newsletter. Love the e-newsletter. I know Nick is a big supporter of the e-newsletter as well. It goes out once a month with all of your branded information, which is all of this information that pulls from your profile. That's why I always like to start on my profile page, because literally all of this automatically pulls on all of your marketing materials. So taking that time, not wanting to take that time away from you where you have to enter your name and your photo and your logo every single time, it's automatically going to pull from this profile. And we'll look at that e-newsletter just briefly so we can show you how to post a button onto your Facebook or a link onto your Twitter so that you can get some more organic leads. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and jump right in. Again, if you have any questions throughout the presentation, do not hesitate to ask. I'm sure you're not the only one. Just type in that question box and I'll be sure to see. So like I said, all these tabs kind of guide us throughout the features and functionalities of the program. My profile, super important, always start here again because all of this automatically pulls, but a little insight into how we can get some more organic leads on our Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, or YouTube is we're going to enter a URL here, and then any email or electronic piece that we send out, a little hyperlinked logo is going to appear at the bottom, and that's going to allow people to connect with you straight away. So to do that, I would simply go over to my Facebook, for example. This is my Sharper Agent Facebook page. I'm simply going to highlight this. With my keyboard, I'm just holding down Control-C, like cat, or I can always right-click and copy that. I go over to my promo shop, go ahead and replace that, put that in there. or I can have multiple. So I also have an Exit Promo Shop Facebook page that I'm going to leave in there. So I'm going to use my Sharper Agent one as well. Make sure I choose the correct logo. And now on every electronic piece that goes out, that logo is going to appear at the bottom. Laura, great question. She already chimed in. We definitely want to know how to post some holiday content on Facebook. Love that question. I already have some lined up for you, and I'm glad that I'm glad that Thanksgiving is right around the corner. Somebody who's listening to this recording in July is going to think, oh my gosh, but yes, we'll definitely do that, have that lined up. Perfect. So if you do make any changes to your profile, make sure you click Save Profile. All right, so here's our meat and potatoes. One thing I always tell people is it's not that hard. So everyone is so concerned with clicking around or clicking buttons, or they think that there's too many steps. It's super easy, super intuitive. Don't be afraid to click around. It's easier than you think. So let's go ahead and see some of the materials and how we can actually post them to Twitter and to Facebook. So I clicked on Marketing Materials here. You'll notice I have this nice little organized library that we've already put together for you. So we have postcards, flyers, newsletters, home buyer, home seller guides, e-greetings, those greeting postcards, folded greeting cards, business cards, photo books. We have a ton of different materials. And then you'll notice these little triangles that I have as well. So these are going to allow me to open up that specific category and get even more in depth. So if I was going after a specific niche, so if I wanted to do like a new agent announcement, or I just opened a new office, or if I really wanted to farm and target those distressed properties, or why people should choose me, or these adorable guerrilla marketing, renters, real estate, single female home buyers. We've put the library together so it's really easy and really intuitive for you. But today, we want to think of some items that we want to put on social media. So social media, two different platforms, Twitter and Facebook. First, we want to think, okay, how often should I be posting? So the professionals say, the experts say that Facebook, you should post at least once a day, but only limit that to 6 days a week. So usually, I'd say Saturday through Friday, taking one of those days off in the middle, maybe a Tuesday or a Thursday. So really not bombarding people with that news feed, but if you're a big Twitter person and you want to post every single day, we really suggest that. So as much as you can, keep putting anything that you can into that news feed, because you'll keep continuing to appear at the top. So Twitter, anything that possibly could be tweeted, tweet it out there. Facebook, we would really suggest limiting it to 1 time per day, 6 times a week. All right, so we have all of these different marketing materials that you can choose from. Let's go ahead and choose Twitter posting first. So I'm just going to choose something fun, and you'll notice that if I scroll down here, there's a ton of different stuff. I can even upload my own. But I'm going to do something fun like staying in touch, and I'm going to do food and entertainment, and I'm going to do wine enthusiast. I don't know about you, but I'm kind of a wine person myself, so great idea. Maybe you do Wine Wednesdays. Look at all of these different pieces that you have to choose from. Or you can do Wine Tuesdays, anything you'd actually really like. So I just thought that these were cute and a great way to kind of start us off. So age guidelines for wine, I'll just choose that one. And again, we're going after Twitter first. I prefer to do a link on Twitter than an actual image. We'll save for Facebook. But if I go ahead and click on this piece, it's going to generate a larger view. Here's my piece, looking good, all of my information. All I'm going to do is I'm going to simply right-click. I'm going to save my image as. And now what I've already done, and you can do this too, and if you need help creating a folder on your desktop, I can show you that as well. But I've created a folder on my desktop for all my social media posts. So I'm going to open that up, and I'm going to say one Tuesday, maybe 1. So maybe I want my first piece. I'm going to go ahead and save that piece. Okay, I just wanted that image. Oh, and you know what? Let's do this again. I want to show you this for sure. So when I do my Wine Tuesday, I want to make sure I put .jpeg. So that's going to save it as an image. It's still in my social media post folder, but make sure you put that .jpeg. So that's going to ensure that it comes out as an image. So I'm going to save that. And now this is all ready for Facebook. So now I want to go to Twitter. I'm going to click this button, post to website. And now I have all of these different options. So like most tech companies, Facebook and Twitter are always expanding their code and coming up with new things. So I really suggest, if you're using social media, that we use this plain link. This is going to ensure that all of the coding kind of gets stripped out, and it's just going to pull out a plain link. I'm going to click Generate Campaign Web Post. And it's going to generate. And I am at my house, so hopefully my internet's not too terrible. All I'm going to do is copy all of this. Again, I can right-click and copy, or on my keyboard I can click Control-C like cat. And I'm going to go over to my Twitter account. And here's my Twitter page. Just like your Facebook page, we really encourage you to have a business page. Here's our adorable Annette Anthony. I sent her a Try the World box, and she had tweeted me back. So I'm going to click this button at the top right here, which says Tweet. I click on that. What's happening? So Wine Tuesday, and then I'm going to paste that in there. It's going to be a link, and I still have, again, you have 140 characters for Twitter. I'm going to go ahead and tweet that. And then now I can do any hashtags. I can do any tags to people. So if I wanted to tag Exit, or I wanted to tag maybe my team or my office, I can definitely do that as well. I can always edit it. I can always copy it and pin it onto my Instagram or whatnot. So just one example of how easy it is to tweet something. So now I'm going to go to my Facebook, and now this is where I'm going to add that image. So I'm going to go to Photo and Video. I'm going to upload a photo or video. I have my Wine Wednesday, but I actually got this turkey thing going on. I got a tea day, so same thing. All I did was I right-clicked. I saved this as a JPEG. I said .jpeg, and now I'm just going to open it. Write a little something about Happy Thanksgiving from the Sharper Agent family. I'm going to publish that, and it is off and running. Here's my post. They can click on it, so on and so forth. So it's that easy. Now, that's just how to kind of post one piece at a time. So I know how busy we are. We wear many hats. You know, you have transaction and social, and you got to get this marketing done as well. So that's just kind of one-off, creating those pieces and posting them on Facebook. Now, let's get into how we can actually create a campaign where we get sent to ourselves, and it's literally a minute to post them. So that was creating just a piece from here. Again, within this marketing material, you can search for anything. You can go to what we've done newest and completely create your own pieces. So now we know how to put a link on, and we know how to actually upload a piece. So now let's make this so much easier for us and have the pieces sent directly to us so that we can just upload them up. So I'm going to go ahead and build a campaign. And here, again, we have over 55 pre-built campaigns for you. You can also build your own campaign, but we want to see some of that holiday content. So we want to kind of take the guesswork out of it. So I can click on custom, I can click on repeat and referral. I can really open any of these up, but I'm going to go to these holiday fun ones. So I'm going to do a holiday fun, email only. And it looks like for this year, we only have these two available. Holiday greetings. We have these cute ones right here all the way up to New Year. We have the holiday whimsical that I really like. So just some examples of some pieces that you can use. And then you can also direct mail those as well. So I think I'm going to choose the holiday fun. I'm going to click next step. And it's telling me that these pieces have to be edited. No problem. I edit this piece. And again, we have a ton of different campaigns where you don't have to edit them at all. You just kind of take them and go. Here, place my greeting. I'm not that much I don't know, I'm not Hallmark, let's just say that. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to add an article. Sorry, I accidentally added that. So I'm going to add an article. Now I'm going to go over to my stock library, and I'm going to try and find maybe a thank you greeting, appreciate your business, congratulations. There's a ton of them in here. Opportunity to serve, thank you. I think this one's great. So I'm going to move this guy over. Our editor is incredibly easy to use. So I'm going to click that. I'm maybe going to choose the color as white. Make this a little bigger. Make my font a little bigger. Appreciate your business and look forward to serving you in the future. So great with me. I'm going to save that. I'm going to call this my tea day. This will all make sense once we create our campaign. And again, I'm taking the long way because I want to show you how easy it is to use the editor, how easy it is to set up a campaign. But we can definitely just take the easy way, and I'll take you through that easy step as well. So that brought me back to my piece. I'm good with that. Now I have to edit this one. Take me back into the editor. I'm just going to create my own greeting. I hope you have an amazing holiday season with loving friends and family. Famity. So I save that. This is my Xmas. Save that guy. It's going to bring me right back to my campaign. And again, if you're lost in any of these steps, let me know so I can slow down for you. Or if you have questions. So I just created my two pieces. I'm going to exit out. It's going to bring me back to my campaign. But I really want to show you how to customize these. So I have my two pieces. I'm going to take this phone call out by clicking on it, and then I can delete it. But I'm going to go ahead and click next step. And now here's my campaign. So it is a date campaign, but I'm probably going to be with my friends and family, you know, that Thursday, especially if I'm using this for work. So I'm going to schedule this Wednesday the 25th. So I know the day before that this will be sent to my email. All I got to do, and I'll show you this in our next step, is right-click and upload it. Same thing with my season's greetings. I don't want it to go out December 6th. I'd like it to go out maybe December 9th. I can do that. And then again, I can always take anything away that I don't want. All right, so I have my two pieces that I want to upload to social media. I've selected the dates that I want them to go out. I'm just going to name this holiday. I'm going to save my delivery option. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just send this to myself. So giving me the content to post, so I don't even have to think about it. It comes into my inbox. I know what I need to post. So I can choose myself. I think that I'm in here. I'm in here 18 times. So I would just choose myself, check mark. I'm a valid contact. Add that contact to campaign. Return to campaign home. And now, holiday, I have 2 emails that are going just to myself. So you're probably wondering, why would I send them to myself? So this is just, they're like notifications. They're like reminders. So every time you send to yourself, you're going to get something that looks like this. So turkey tips, I had sent this to myself earlier. View as web page. I'm going to have this piece now, all of my information in there. Now all I'm going to do is I'm going to right click. I'm going to save my image as. Make sure that it saves as a JPEG. So I'm going to do T-Day2. Make sure I save it in my social media folder to keep all organized. Put that guy in there, and now I can simply go to my Facebook, add a photo and video, my T-Day2, open that. Need some turkey tips. Try these. And we can publish that. So you'll notice also there's this little clock at the bottom. Every time I want to upload a photo or video, you'll notice that there's a clock at the bottom. So this is really great as well. So say that you just, have a whole campaign and you save 10 images. You can actually upload them to Facebook in advance and set the date and time of your post. So if you wanted that post to go out on specifically Thanksgiving, I can choose 2015, I can choose November, and I can choose the 26th, and then it will automatically be scheduled and post at the specific time that I'd like, down to the hour and the minute. So look for that little clock if you'd like to do a campaign, a social media campaign in advance. And that's simply how you would create that campaign and send it to yourself. So do you have any questions? I know that we kind of went through a lot, but I hope that you learned a lot in how the content that we've provided for you in Exit Promo Shop is very valuable, and we're always adding more, and how it can really complement your Facebook or your Twitter or your social media, even your Instagram if you'd like. Hopefully I've showed you a couple ways where you can stay organized with those social media post folders, with the campaigns where they simply get sent to you directly, or where you can schedule them directly on Facebook as well. So I talked a little longer than I promised. I said 20 minutes. It's been about 26. So any questions, or would you like to look through the library a little bit more, maybe get some more ideas? How can I help? What would you like to learn? Again, you can type in that question box, and I will see it. George or Dan, Charlotte. Okay, perfect. So Laura wants to look into the library. Cool. So campaigns, again, these are ones that we've pre-built for you. These are all set up automatically. So if you wanted to do, so I never suggest that you send a recipe card through direct mail to your entire neighborhood, right? You really want to spend those marketing dollars on prospects. But your social media friends or family or relatives, they can benefit from, these silly wine cards or whatnot. So those are the people I suggest, blasting out those recipe cards or the cute guerrilla marketing, or so on and so forth. But if you really want to get into like open houses or listings or doing a little bit more real estate relevant, we have a number of options as well. So these newsletters are great. So we have a number of pre-built newsletters that you can post. So Best Bet Home Improvements is a really great one that you can post. So again, I can save that image as, or I can go to post to website. So I would suggest for this one we would do for Twitter. So I am posting those Best Bet Home Buy, plain link, generating that code. And people who are looking for homes generally are scouring the internet for a lot of information, and this would be great to put on if you're trying to get more followers for more leads. So maybe those hashtags. So I'm going to do a tweet, and I'm going to do, I can simply put on my tweet, and I can say Best Bet for home, Best Bet Home Improvement. Hashtag real estate. Oh. Hashtag real estate. Hashtag home improvement. And then maybe you want to, again, like tag somebody. So you can tag Exit, real estate strategies, so on and so forth, your office, so on, you know, kind of leading everything back to Exit. So I'm going to do this, and then I'm simply going to add my link and tweet it. So super easy. Again, I can do the same thing here. I always suggest the photos for Facebook, so uploading those photos of the newsletter, and then they can always click on it to make it larger in another window as well. We have a ton of different materials. Like, I really suggest that you just go into our library and look at all of these different pieces. So that's just a newsletter. We have flyers, we have postcards, we have a ton of exit material that you can use. So maybe if I wanted to click on this flyer, Empowered by Real Estate, maybe you're a broker like Nick who's looking to recruit, you can click on these, upload these. So really just being strategic on what you want to upload, and then looking into these pieces as well. So imagine the ability to live more and work less. All of my information automatically pulled on my piece. Looking great. I would simply save this image as, make sure I say exit .jpeg since it's going to automatically pull. Save that. Go over to my Facebook. I'm going to go out November, let's see. It's going to go out today at some time this afternoon because I'm scheduling it. Post that video or that photo. Upload. Here's my exit. Fly with exit. My piece uploads, and I publish it. So now people can click on it. It's going to appear larger with all of my contact information. Again, I can tag, I can add location, I can really work with any of the pieces within PromoShop. So I hope that answered a little bit of your question. I am available all afternoon. We are off Thursday and Friday, so be sure to ask any questions now or within the next couple of days. But I am Amanda Medic. Thank you so much for spending this afternoon with me. And do not hesitate to reach out. I'll also be sending this link out to Laura and to Nick so that they can provide it to you. But please don't hesitate to reach out, 614-9372 is going to be that best number. Amanda.medic@marketleader.com is going to be the best way to reach me, and I will let you get on with your afternoon, and happy holidays if I don't speak to you. Have a great afternoon.